Okay guys, X is here, and we're back in with Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Now this is going to be a special-ish episode, not that special, but basically I'm going to try and do something that I've already failed to do. I'll put a clip in of my ultimate failure of trying to do this once, but what it boils down to is I'm going to try and do an elite hunt against this thing called the Cluckatrice, which is basically a giant overgrown monstrous chicken, and I've already failed doing this. And again, I will put the clip up just to show you at the end how badly I failed, but I'm going to try and go back at it this time prepared. I completely was unprepared. Lasted longer than I thought, but you don't want to watch 15 minutes of failure, so yeah. So I'm going to go back into this. This is going to be an episode, and hopefully we can do that, because I discovered a few things as well that I'll talk through with you when we get in. Anyway, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. Let's get in. Okay guys, so no matter where I go, I am unable to find the items I require to do this elite hunt, defeat this Cluckatrice. So it's yeah, it's not going to happen. So fuck that for an idea for a video. I will, however, put in at least a little bit at the ending of my failure, so you can see this now. And again, one thing we will do before this is Phoenix down. Oh, we'll have to wait till he comes in the party after these guys get petrified. That's not going to happen. Only doing 3 damage against this thing. Select a new party leader. And we are out, guys. It is over. Okay, I hope that done it for you. I hope that made you happy. It definitely didn't make me happy. So unfortunately, for you, you might not like this, but I wanna post this up to really show how much I even love grinding in this game, and this is going to be a boring episode for you. But then again, not that many of you watch this, because you're probably, if you're the sort of person that wants to watch this, you're also probably the sort of person that's really playing it. So yeah, I'm just going to go to the Estus Sand and fuck shit up. But I might as well record me going to the Estus Sand and fucking shit up. Now, what I need to do, we need to go through to this darkened out section. Yeah, because there is shit going on. There'll be harder enemies. It'll be just better to get license points. I'm trying to bring Balthier up to the same level as the others. It won't be long. I mean, maybe this episode. I mean, it's probably going to bore you a little bit, as I stated. I don't want to go back to Nalbina Fortress. There was nothing in there. The problem is the vendors are not offering the stuff I want them to offer. In order to do the Cluckatrice, number one, I don't have enough potions to do that off my own back. It provides too much damage, along with its add-on, its trash mobs. At the current level I'm at, it's not good enough. I could do with being able to buy high potions. I cannot buy high potions anywhere, or I can't find where to buy high potions, which is really pissing me off. This game has a big thing about forcing you to progress the story in order for shops to unlock more stuff, which of course a lot of RPGs do have. This is true, especially the older ones, but not quite to the degree I remember this having. And again, I'm back with my favourite new character, Fran. I've been playing as her pretty much continuously because her magic is the shit. Even though I've only got low-level magic because I can't buy anything. Well, I've got the skill to go all the way up to, I think, Faraga now. Actually, that is something we can test right now. Licenses. Where am I? I've unlocked a shitload. I mean, technically, my guys are ish over-leveled, and I've got this War Mage thing with Fran is the last thing I've done, which I purposely went down this path to get this. Game MP after dealing magic damage, so that helps. I cast magic, get magic back. Yeah, I'm here. No, I'm on Thundara and Blizzara. So yeah, Thera, Thundara and Blizzara I can use. That's the second tier major black magic damage spells. I'm not sure Bio and Blindga. So we're a little way off Firaga. Firaga and Thundara are black magic 9. We're on black magic 6. So we're a little ways off that, and we've got increase the armor and other bits and pieces. The quickenings that I may have mentioned in the last video, Balthier. If we go over to Balthier, he has this now. And this is Fires of War, and it's the equivalent of a limit break. It's a very super powerful move. Not quite sure how to use the timed part of it yet, because it gives you a time limit to press buttons maybe, but I can't figure that out. I'll just actually, while we're here, I might as well just show you that. It's under Mist now. Quickening, Fires of War, do it on the cockatrice. Here we go, we get this.
I never miss.
And if I press... Oh, okay. So it's press triangle and then a timer comes up and you hit triangle again.
Please.
Oh, I see, you get a secondary cast. So something like that. I don't really know how to use it properly, but it does plenty of damage. Like 1300 damage, which isn't a lot for a limit break, but or quickening in this case. But in terms of overall, not bad. Is going to be next to nothing later. Okay, Von took care of that. Let's have a mosey round. Yeah, we need to go up there towards the Barheim passage and places like that. All of these enemies, of course, are standard enemies you get at level 1. That's why they're dying in a few hits. Even with just Fran's staff, and mages aren't good with physical attacks. So, not that her character in the game is portrayed as a mage, it isn't. She isn't. I believe she's meant to be closer to like an archer ranger type, but she uses magic well, so we're going to keep doing that. And again, it's very rare, odd for me to play as a any sort of female character in a game, because I just don't associate, so I usually play as male characters. But she's good with the magic, and I like being a mage, so that's how it's going down. We're going back down here. This is quite a boring area, actually, to be fair, and I think... Yeah, there's like a coastal village, and you can't go across from there because the boat or the ferry is not available. This is a relatively boring area, but it'll do for farming for now. Just kill everything here. Okay, magic. Have a little bit of fire, standard. I do like the magic animation, the purple aura is good. It could be a little bit more extreme, but then again, it's the original animation from the original game, just in HD. So I'll build up these license points, unlock a few more bits. How close is our friend Balthier? He is still a ways off, level 10. 294 experience. In most games wouldn't be a lot. In this game, at this area, it's a bit more. But there are a couple of enemies further down near the coast that give 50, 60 at a time, so it won't take that long. And when I've got him to kind of near where I want him, I'll do a few finish-ups off screen, which I'll do today. And yeah, then the next video you see will be progressing along with the story. I don't know if it's going to take us to an area with better shops and allow us to then come back and do the elite hunt I had planned, which basically involved me needing to go to Clan Centrino, which was featured in a previous video. I'm not going to be able to show it now because it's part of the beginning of a different video. When I was going to do the elite hunt, when I figured out that you can go there and do so. And you talk to Mont Blanc, the little Moogle guild leader again, and if we go to our clan primer, you'll notice we have clan rank at the bottom, and we've rear guard isn't the lowest rank because we fought so many monsters, done those dungeons in the previous story, like Nalbina Fortress dungeon and so on and so forth, and fought down in the Garam Scythe waterways. Fuck, nailed it. First time I actually managed to say that first time. Anyway, yeah, because we done that, we got loads of clan points for different things, and he kept reeling them off to me. And yeah, so we're now rear guard. I think the one before that was... I can't even remember what the rank before that was. But anyway, we're only like 2 ranks in or something. But yeah, and then they offered us elite hunts. I took the Cockatrice one. Failed miserably again. Cut to that video here. Yeah, so you see, bad times. Yeah, so that happened, and yeah, so I got all prepared, done a whole video on that, and yeah, it just didn't go down well. I don't mind showing my failures at all. That's what I've cut several times back to what you just saw. But yeah, it's not going to be something I can do unless when we continue on with the next story bit, because I'm just not high enough level. I'm not powerful enough yet. It is simply that. In a game like this, it's not. I could do it if I had high potions and I had the ability to unpetrify my teammates. Because in the end, that's what took me. The trash mobs, or it might have been the Cluckatrice itself, but its babies, which are fucking pretty damn hard to fucking beat as it goes. One of the others managed to petrify the two fighters of the group, leaving only Fran, and eventually they hit zero health, or 0 on the time, sorry, and I believe, if I'm right, inventory. No, it's not. Echo herbs is something different. I was going to say echo herbs, but they remove silence. Yeah. And they're also immune to any of... Because I get desperate in the end of that video and start throwing elemental attack items at them to see if it'll do any damage. They're immune to all of them. So that's helpful. Yeah. So I need to... It's very much either I need to level up a lot and get my stats to a point where I can fight them, or I need shitloads of high potions and shitloads of whatever stops my characters. Well, not necessarily stops them being petrified. I don't think you can stop it once it's going, but once they are petrified, cures them of it, because you can't just use a phoenix down and bring them back to life, because they're not dead. They need to be unpetrified, so it was a pain in the ass, and that's what fucked me in the end, so yeah, again, very much that. Right. And you can see Balthier's quickening or limit break bar charging back up here. Very slowly, because he doesn't get many shots off. Now these are the things. We'll go with Thunder, because I think it does the most damage. Yeah, it does quite a lot. Oh, I managed to block that, that's new. There we go. 62. So we fight 4 or 5 of these and Balthier will level up. Unfortunately, there's only 2 on this coastline, so we have to leave and wait for them to respawn. I haven't bothered putting... Balthier has Libra, much like Bosch does, so we can actually scan enemies and see their weaknesses, but I already know their weaknesses is obviously anything lightning based, which Thunder is the first lightning spell, so they do pack a punch. As you saw, they took a direct 100 damage off Fran, and she only has 300 health. Don't know why I keep going in there. I need to go down here to cure, which I'm still surprised she has. I don't know if that must be something she starts off with and I just never noticed, because when I had the chance, as soon as I had the chance, I instantly made her a black mage, as you can see about fucking 5 videos back. So, easiest way to do this rather than waiting for them to return is zone out and back in. There's a village near here. So while I'm here, you always switch back to Vaughn as well, which is a suck, because nobody wants to play as Vaughn. Although I like him a little bit more than I did. So, I'm going to save. You won't see this. Okay. Right. Moseying on. No. I'll flee from that, thank you. Oh, they didn't respawn. It's time-based. That's a suck. I thought zoning in and out would make them respawn. I was wrong, so I have to kill other stuff until then. cactoid should do. And that gives us 11 experience. That's more than these wolves do anyway. Again, I like the fact that you can cast while moving in this game. It's a nice feature. A lot of modern games do not allow that. Also, well, they do. Well, they don't, but there's obviously always been a reason for that, and that's meant to be a major meant to be concentrating, so therefore staying still. Especially in an MMO, they wouldn't allow that. You want to cast big ass bad magic, you got to be standing still to be a target for everyone. That's the way it goes. Not so much in this game because you need to be able to draw in on your enemy. So if the cast is halfway through, I just like the fact of that. I think it's I don't know. Not necessarily more realistic, definitely more. I don't like it because it makes it easier, but I don't know. It just feels better. Where are these fucking fish monsters? They're ever gonna come back? And as you can see, Von's HP is now over 1,000. That didn't take long. That's again because of the night class, not because Von is hard or anything. And unfortunately, I don't have any spells that can damage both enemies at once. Oh yeah, I forgot you can zoom in like that. That's actually quite a cinematic experience, I like that. I mean, it's a bit close to her ass for my liking, but yeah, I've got time for that. Although it always comes over this side, you can't control the camera when it's like locked. It's like target lock. Almost. I like that. It might make battles a little bit more interesting. Might get really close up in on the detail. Which these fuckers keep respawning, so what about these? Nope, no sign of them. They'd at least appear on the radar, I think. Oh no, they are here. Good. Took about 5-ish minutes for them to respawn. Let's do it. I like that. I like this angle. It's good. It kind of actually, there's a lot. They did do a lot of work on the detail on the armor and stuff. So white magic, cure Fran again. These things do pack a punch. The other one doesn't seem to have returned yet. What are we looking at for Balthier? Oh, and he needs 41, so one more of these things will level him up. Good, good. That's what I was hoping for. Go and kill 1 or 2 more enemies. That thing should come back. Although technically I killed that first, so that should have already returned before the other one. Yeah, that's cool. I do like that. We'll be doing more of the zooming in with the camera, especially when the magic gets intense. Unless it's like big, like fucking appears in the sky above, and I want to see it more. Big fan of the magic in all Final Fantasy games. So big fan, biggest fan of the magic. So you're back. What about the fish monster? Still not returned? Well, that's a suck. Okay, I have to kill you then, Captor. Coming at you, bruh. Of course, on inclines and stuff, I obviously pan the camera back because it's you're losing the visual there. You're not seeing as much, so it's a nice little thing. Okay, I just have to keep killing the stuff because this fucking fish monster is not coming back. Nice. Cool, cool. It's evident that it's not going to... Oh, another cactus. It's evident that that fish thing isn't going to return until we're far enough away, maybe. I don't know what the proximity thing is all about. If there is a proximity trigger. So we'll have a little run up here. Not zone out though, because we know that doesn't work now. Although, what is... Oh no, back up there was back down into there anyway. Go for some blizzard on you, just do you in one. Or not. Apparently you're not that weak to it. You, however, might be. Nope. Still not. And there you go, Balthier's leveled up without the help of the other fish monster. So what's he putting at? He's at 10. Only increased his health by fucking 28. Guess machinists get dick or health. Okay, cool, cool. Right. Well, that was just a little grinding, a little level up. I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry it wasn't what I promised or wasn't that entertaining, but have fun laughing at my deaths. That I'll obviously put up a few bits of the original video for this episode. I, as always, have been Lord Exus, and this has been Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit.